I grew up in a nice family, good mother, good father, had everything I could hope for. I went to good schools. As a teenager, and friends and peer pressures came along, started dabbling with drinking and use of marijuana. Although I kept strong in school and athletics, playing football, baseball, and basketball, and everything was like a great life. When I was 16, I met my wife, and by the time I was 18, I had a full-time job, married, and going to night school. I started drinking more and dabbling in drugs a whole lot more. From then on, it was basically a roller coaster, trying to keep things together with jobs, obtaining all the material things that I wanted in life. We waited a few years before we had children, and had a girl and a boy. It was the ideal American family, ideal American dream. When my kids were born, I said that I would quit using, I would quit drinking, but every aspect of my life, nothing seemed to fill what I needed, what I wanted. So I kept using more, drinking more. Back in 2006, I left my family because I was on drugs so bad I thought they'd do better without me. After it was exactly a year and 2 weeks, I finally got in touch with him. Said I would never leave him again. I went back. As life was good again for a little while, I went back and started doing the same thing I've been doing most of my life. And it just kept on going in a circle like that. My kids were grown, they were moved out, and I lost my home. So I totally left my wife, went on the streets, and I was homeless on and off for 10 years. I was homeless and hopeless, without a wife, without a family. Was not invited to any family functions, was totally cut off from my mother, my kids, my grandbabies. I wasn't invited to any weddings. I was totally cut off from my family. So I was sitting in a parking lot, and this lady came up to me and prayed for me. And she kept in touch with me for 2 weeks. And she showed love to me. She gave me money. They rented me a hotel so I could get cleaned up. They showed love to me, and they didn't know me. A godly conviction came upon me so strong that I couldn't live like I was anymore without trying again. And that's when I came to the mission. As staff embraced me like I was, God started moving in my life. He started moving in my life and showing me things, tangible, things that I could actually see. Moves in my life, answering prayers that I wasn't even praying, but they were in my heart. He did love me right where I was. He showed me things that I never knew he would ever have anything to do with me again. He brought me to a place of peace now. Through my prayers to him, he has he's reconciled my entire family, 4 generations. My kids, my grandkids, me, and my mother. Something I thought would never happen. I am William, and I am a disciple.